The truth about discipline, the day motivation stops saving you. There comes a moment in life when you realize something uncomfortable. Motivation is not going to save you. Not today, not tomorrow, not when you need it the most. Maybe you've felt it before, that moment when you clearly know what you need to do, but your body simply doesn't respond. And the strange part? It's not laziness. It's something deeper, almost invisible, as if a part of your mind is working against you in silence. But why? And why do some people keep going even without motivation, while others give up the exact moment it disappears? The answer is not what you think, and what you're about to discover may completely change the way you understand discipline. But before that, there is a hidden mistake almost everyone makes without realizing it. The invisible problem. Every day, millions of people wake up with a plan, work out, study, work on the project, change their life. But something happens between intention and action. The body freezes, the phone calls, comfort wins, time slips away. And at the end of the day, the same silent sentence appears. I'll start tomorrow. But tomorrow never really arrives. And here's the most dangerous detail. The problem was never lack of willpower. It was emotional dependence on motivation. Because motivation is unstable. It comes and goes without warning. And when it disappears, only you remain, without structure, without system, without direction. But there is something even deeper happening here. Something almost no one notices. Why does the brain seem to sabotage you exactly when you need to act? The mental trap. The human brain was not designed for evolution. It was designed for survival. And survival means one thing: energy conservation. Always. So every time you try to do something difficult, the brain activates an automatic protection system. It whispers, do it later, not now. You're tired, you deserve rest. But this is not you speaking, it is an ancient energy-saving mechanism. And there is a second layer to this trap: instant reward. The phone, the endless scroll, short videos, quick dopamine hits. Every time you choose the easy path, you train your brain to avoid difficulty. And here is the critical point. You don't lose discipline all at once. You lose it through small daily concessions. But something even deeper is happening. Something hidden in the way your brain learned to associate pain and effort. And that changes everything. The science behind it. Neuroscience research shows that the brain activates the same regions of physical pain when you face prolonged mental effort. In other words, studying can literally hurt the brain, and the limbic system reacts by trying to pull you away from it. But there is a fascinating detail. The brain does not respond to what is important. It responds to what is repeated. If you always choose comfort, it learns that comfort is priority. If you persist in effort, it learns that effort is normal. And here comes a central concept in behavioral psychology: neuroplasticity. Your brain is constantly being reprogrammed without you noticing. But there is a more important question. If all of this is automatic, who is really in control of your choices? The truth is uncomfortable. You are not inconsistent. You are conditioned. Every time you wait for motivation to return, you reinforce the idea that action depends on feeling ready. And that creates an invisible prison. You only act when you feel something. But disciplined people don't work like that. They reverse the system. They don't wait for desire. They build structure before emotion. And here is the point that changes everything. Discipline is not an emotion. It is an automated decision system. But why does it feel so hard? Because there is an even deeper conflict inside you. A conflict almost no one notices. Inside your mind, there are three forces at war. The you that wants to change, the you that wants comfort, and the you that repeats old patterns without noticing. And the secret of discipline is not eliminating comfort. It is reducing decision power, because every decision consumes mental energy. So disciplined people don't constantly decide, they create fixed rules. For example, I study at 7 p.m., no matter how I feel. I train even without motivation. I start with 5 minutes no matter what. And something surprising happens. After action, motivation appears, not before. But there is an even more important detail, something that separates those who change their lives from those who never. Escape the cycle. Discipline is not about strength, it is about identity. The moment you stop asking, do I feel like it? And start asking, who am I when no one is watching? Because in the end, the brain does not obey desires, it obeys repeated identity. And maybe this is the most uncomfortable truth of all. What you do without motivation defines who you really are. Now think for a moment. How many times have you betrayed yourself saying, I'll start tomorrow? And what if the problem was never tomorrow, but the person you become every day until it arrives? So here is the question. What habit do you know you need to change, but still wait for motivation to start? Comment, not to answer me, but to confront yourself. If this made sense, share it, because someone close to you is trapped in the same illusion, and they might not realize it yet. And subscribe, not to watch more videos, but to not forget what your mind tries to hide from you every single day. Discipline does not begin when you feel ready. It begins the exact moment you stop negotiating with your own mind. And in that instant, you stop being someone who waits for motivation and become someone who creates movement even in emptiness. And emptiness always obeys those who act first.